It's December 19th and just ordered this, and it's 10:26 p.m. in Arizona. Ordered from the Val Vista baseline location and got raw meat.
Back in 2022, MrBeast Burger looked like one of the smartest creator business moves ever pulled off. At its peak, the brand claimed more than 2,000 locations worldwide, popping up overnight in cities across the US, Europe, and beyond. Headlines were throwing around numbers like hundreds of millions in annual revenue, and fans were calling it the future of fast food. A YouTuber building a global restaurant empire without owning a single building sounded almost genius. Fast forward to 2025, and that empire is barely breathing. Most of the locations are gone. The company running the brand is locked in a brutal lawsuit with MrBeast himself. The once everywhere burger chain has been reduced to a handful of ghost listings and one real dine-in location at a mall in New Jersey. What was once framed as a revolutionary food model now feels like a cautionary tale that unraveled almost as fast as it exploded. And the wild part is, the collapse didn't happen because of one massive scandal. It happened slowly, quietly, and then all at once. To understand how Beast Burger went from viral success to zombie brand, you have to go back to the moment it launched, December 2020. The world is locked down, restaurants are dying, small businesses are closing left and right, delivery apps are booming, and people are desperate for anything that feels new or exciting. Then MrBeast drops a video where he opens a restaurant that literally pays people to eat there. He's handing out burgers, cash, electronics, even cars. It's chaotic, generous, and perfectly tuned to his brand.
Money for you, money for you, money for you, money for you. You better come get a Beast Burger. I'm sorry for making you wait. Here's $100. Thank you. You might want to give another 100. It's gonna be a second. Chris said it'll be a second. Here's another 100. It's a burger and some money. All right, it's nice meeting you. Here you go. Enjoy. Dude, I don't have any burgers right now, but here's $100. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. This is the car I bought. I bought that car this morning on an impulse to give away. And since you got sideswiped, I thought we might as well give it to you. Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, because I was just sitting there complaining about how I was going to get my car fixed. Thank you.
No problem. Are you crying? Oh, she's going to make me cry.
I don't get nothing, like, for real. I work hard for everything I got. I don't get nothing handed to me.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle this.
At the same time, he announces MrBeast Burger. Hundreds of locations go live instantly, not in one city, not in one state, but across the country. Soon that number jumps into the thousands, spanning multiple countries. And that's where people started asking the obvious question: how does someone open that many restaurants overnight? The answer was ghost kitchens. Instead of building physical locations, MrBeast partnered with a company that specialized in virtual restaurant brands. The model was simple. Existing restaurants, diners, and kitchens already on delivery apps would add the MrBeast Burger menu. They'd cook the food using provided recipes, slap the branding on the order, and send it out through Uber Eats or DoorDash. MrBeast provided the name, the hype, and the audience. The kitchens provided the labor and ingredients. The delivery apps handled the rest. On paper, it was perfect. Struggling restaurants got extra income during COVID. MrBeast got instant nationwide reach.
I investigated secret ghost kitchens, starting off with Beast Burger, which according to Google Maps runs ghost kitchens out of gas stations, Thai restaurants, and even Mexican restaurants, and it turns out this was semi-true, as they were slinging Beast Burgers out of all these places, even inside of a Friendly's. After this, I had Tender Shack, which is a popular Uber Eats chicken spot, and it turns out they were just making these out of an Outback steakhouse. Even crazier is that it was the same exact chicken as they were using in their kids' meal. Pardon My Cheesesteak was up next, which is a virtual kitchen owned by Barstool employees, and I saw that it was served out of IHOP, and I thought it would at least be a separate cheesesteak from IHOP's cheesesteak, but turns out to be the same exact thing. The conspiracy ran even deeper though, because It's Just Wings, a popular DoorDash restaurant, is just Chili's wings repackaged, and Conviction Chicken, a popular Uber Eats restaurant, is just Friday's wings repackaged. Even Chuck E. Cheese has a restaurant called Pasquale's Pizza that runs out of there, and spoiler alert, it's the same exact pizza as Chuck E. Cheese's. And the weirdest part of all of this is that none of the workers that I confronted seemed to have any clue that this was happening right under their noses in their very own restaurant's kitchens. Very strange.
Fans got to feel like they were supporting their favorite creator just by ordering a burger. And for a while, it worked. Orders flooded in. Apps crashed. Social media was filled with photos of Beast-style burgers and Beast fries. Revenue climbed fast. Reports claimed over $100 million in sales within the first couple of years. Business YouTubers were calling it the blueprint for creator brands. No real estate, no massive overhead, just scale, speed, and hype. But the same thing that made it scalable is what quietly doomed it. Because when you don't control the kitchen, you don't control the product.
Where's MrBeast Burger? How many of them do you have?
Right now, we don't have any physical. We have 1,600 virtual restaurants.
So you order it online and then they deliver it?
Yeah, so like, let's say you own a mom and pop restaurant. You literally just sign up, go through the course, you learn how to make all the stuff on a menu, and you just order our ingredients and our packaging, and then you just flick it on Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and you can start taking orders, and we let you keep a majority of the revenue. So it's basically like, it's a win-win for restaurants, especially when COVID first hit. It was like huge for a lot of restaurants because I was pushing it really hard back then. And like some restaurants, you were literally laying off people, and then they started serving Beast Burger, and some of them doing like 10 grand a week.
And food is not merch. Once the initial hype wore off, people started posting what actually arrived at their doors. Burgers that looked nothing like the promo photos. Patties that were undercooked or overcooked. Orders missing items entirely. Fries soggy and cold. Buns crushed. Cheese barely melted. Some people realized their MrBeast Burger had been cooked inside a random gas station kitchen or a diner they'd never heard of. The experience became a gamble. One customer might get something decent. The next would get something borderline inedible. And the worst part was, most customers didn't understand ghost kitchens. They didn't blame the random restaurant cooking the food, they blamed MrBeast. Because his name was on the box, TikTok made it worse. Videos went viral showing sad burgers, weird textures, and food that looked like it had survived a war. People joked that Beast Burger felt like a randomized loot box where sometimes you got food and sometimes you got disappointment. Influencers started digging into the ghost kitchen model and discovered just how messy it really was. Some kitchens were running dozens of different virtual brands at once. One grill, one fryer, multiple menus, zero brand loyalty. Health inspectors didn't always know which brands were operating out of which locations. Quality control was basically non-existent at scale, and MrBeast knew it. When people tagged him with bad orders, he responded, he apologized, he refunded, he publicly acknowledged that something was wrong. He even adjusted delivery ranges in some areas to reduce cold food complaints. But here's the key problem. He didn't own the kitchens. He was locked into a contract with the company running the operation, and that contract limited how much control he actually had. He could complain, he could apologize, but he couldn't just shut it down. So they tried to fix the problem by doing the one thing that actually worked. They opened a real restaurant. In 2022, the first physical MrBeast Burger opened at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. The launch was chaos. Thousands of fans showed up. Police had to manage crowds. Wristbands were handed out just to keep things under control. It felt like a theme park attraction disguised as a restaurant.
The crowd.
Thousands of people crowded the American Dream Mall in East Rutherford for a restaurant opening.
YouTube star MrBeast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, has more than 100 million subscribers, and now he's got a burger joint, his first brick-and-mortar restaurant.
Until now, the burgers were made in ghost kitchens and could only be ordered on delivery services, so some fans traveled from far away for the big grand opening.
I am absolutely stunned by the amount of people that have traveled here from cross-country, out of the country, and some have never even tried one of these burgers.
But here's the interesting part, that location actually worked. It had a dedicated kitchen, staff trained specifically for the menu, consistent branding, a controlled environment. Reviews were mostly positive. Business Insider later reported that the food was solid, the experience was fun, and the place felt like walking into a real-life MrBeast video. And that restaurant is still open, which tells you everything. When MrBeast controlled the process, the brand worked. When it was scattered across hundreds of anonymous kitchens, it didn't. By mid-2023, things started unraveling publicly. Fans noticed that MrBeast quietly deleted the original launch video. Someone asked if Beast Burger was over. MrBeast replied that he was moving on and focusing on other projects, including Feastables. He admitted that the ghost kitchen model made it impossible to guarantee quality. He even hinted that he'd signed a bad deal and that the company running the brand wouldn't let him stop, even though it was damaging his reputation. Those tweets didn't last long. They were deleted quickly, which suggested lawyers were already involved. And then came the nuclear option. MrBeast filed a lawsuit against the company operating Beast Burger. He accused them of serving low-quality, sometimes inedible food, of prioritizing rapid expansion over brand integrity. The message was clear. He wanted out completely. But the story didn't end there. Within days, the company fired back with a countersuit, a massive one, over $100 million. They accused MrBeast of defamation, claimed the negative reviews were a minority before his public complaints amplified them, alleged he was trying to bully his way out of a contract once he decided to move on, and argued that he walked away from a profitable business out of greed, not principle. So now you had this surreal situation. MrBeast was suing to shut down his own restaurant brand. The company running it was suing to keep using his name. Fans were still ordering burgers thinking it was a wholesome creator project. And behind the scenes, it was all lawyers and contracts. Meanwhile, the ghost kitchen industry itself was collapsing. Customers were getting tired of mystery food from mystery kitchens. Delivery apps were flooded with virtual brands nobody recognized. Health regulators struggled to keep up. Many ghost kitchens quietly shut down without announcements. Virtual dining concepts clung to MrBeast Burger as one of their last recognizable names, even as the brand's reputation continued to sink. By 2024 and into 2025, the damage was done. Most Beast Burger locations vanished. Only a few ghost listings remained active. The New Jersey location stayed open because it was actually real, and MrBeast publicly distanced himself from the brand while the lawsuit dragged on. At this point, Beast Burger exists in a weird limbo. Technically alive, practically dead. And the lesson is brutal, but Beast Burger didn't fail because people hated MrBeast. It didn't fail because the idea was bad. It failed because food isn't something you can scale infinitely without control. Quality matters more than reach. Trust matters more than hype. And once customers feel burned, they don't come back. MrBeast has moved on to products he can fully control: Feastables, content, physical experiences, things where the quality lives or dies with his team. Beast Burger, meanwhile, stands as one of the most fascinating examples of how even the smartest creator empires can collapse when speed beats structure. So was Beast Burger a failure? Financially, maybe not at first. Reputationally, absolutely. And strategically, it's now remembered less as a revolution and more as a warning. So, what do you think? Did Beast Burger ever work for you? Did you get a decent meal, or were you one of the people burned by the ghost kitchen gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the rise and fall of internet empires. This is Influence Circuit, and we'll see you in the next one.